you will be excited. The meeting is now being live streamed. Okay, God, good, good, good. So the meeting is now being live streamed, and Prem Sai, are we recording as well? Prem, Prem, can you confirm if we are recording? Fantastic. So the recording is now in progress, and I want to start by saying, Ashok, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, Ashok would wonder why this Arun is so excited, why he's saying five thank yous. On behalf of the COE, I really am excited. It's a beautiful day in US, and I have received so many good news in the last 7 days. If I take just the last 7 days, I have Nagaraja here, I have Lakshmi here, I have Banu, I have Prem Sai, I mean, I can keep on naming people for the next 10 minutes. So many people have cleared their DP, sorry, not a DP, the Databricks associate certification or the Databricks professional certifications. In addition, many people have taken on new responsibility, new jobs. We have been so busy that we haven't had a chance to do experience sharing sessions. But our Nagaraja here, for example, he he got a great assignment with a company called HCL. Most of you know that company, right? And there's also why am I forgetting Vaishnavi? So Vaishnavi has cleared uh, her machine learning Databricks machine learning certification. So there have been so many good news in short that we are very proud of Ashok. So Ashok, today we wanted to gather here at the request of like lot many people are asking us when is the new batch? When everybody's asking when the new batch. So I will figure Ashok is free and I'll invite him so that he can answer your questions, your queries. But Ashok, so how I would like to start, Ashok, is I would ask you two or three simple questions, very basic questions that people have shared with me, and then we'll open it up to the audience so that audience can ask any kind of questions that they have on their mind. So let's begin. So the first and foremost question, Ashok, that people are asking is when is the new batch starting? So let us. When is the new batch starting, Ashok?
So, new batch is starting on 8th of February, which is next week. And this time,
Wow.
yeah, go ahead, Arun.
No, so is it going to be? So you have run a lot of successful batches, lot of success stories, and it's you're painting the town red with your success stories, and you're keeping quiet. You keep very quiet, but you produce so much of results. So you have to tell us. See, you had a course that was going on previously, and now there's a new revised with a lot of examples, new things because since the first batch, there are a lot of new things. For example, data asset bundles and X, Y, and Z new features have come in. You've incorporated a lot of new things in the course. So, can you tell us what is the basic difference between the previous course and what is the plan for this batch?
Okay, so previously, actually, I'm just trying to open that link. Give me 1 second, okay? I'm just trying to open, my system is behaving weird. I'm just trying to open the link and I will walk everyone through what we are trying to do here. Okay, so let me share my screen. Okay. So guys, I think hope you have seen this. Most of you must have seen it. So this is our landing page for the new batch which we are starting. Okay. So I am myself a principal architect and I have been working in US and I have implemented Databricks for many clients. Okay. So this is the page. If you go, you could see this curriculum here. If you click on it, okay, so it has the core Databricks course curriculum as well as on the top you have Data Factory also. If you see, all these are already available. Okay, as soon as you sign up, you will be able to get the access for the entire course. You have the class notes, you have the project assignment. So until last batch, what we used to do, we used to come live every weekend. I used to take like 2 hour session on the Saturday and 2 hour session on the Sunday. So the everything is good. But what I noticed is over the period of time, so usually I take only 30 to 50 students in a batch. So what used to happen, the people will start off good, and then they get accustomed to the recordings. They say that, okay, sir, I will not be able to join the live, but I will be watching the recording and will ask questions. Also, there were many students who wanted to learn at their own pace. So they wanted like someone is having suppose they have a free time for 4 weeks. They want to complete the entire course in 4 weeks. That was not able to happen in that model. So we changed the model a little bit. What we say now, we will give you this access of the entire course as soon as you sign up. Okay. You come up with the questions on Sunday, every Sunday for 1 hour, and let's discuss the questions you have watching the recording. So this way you can accelerate your learning, right? The course, the content is same what we were teaching, right? And we will keep updating this content based on the new features coming in, and you will be able to accelerate your learning. Also, this is giving a benefit for the students to, because we have slashed the prices 30% actually. If you see, the course price was earlier 450 USD, which is 37,000 INR. Now the course price we have reduced 30%, which is like 25,900 in INR, and in USD it is 315.
Wow.
So it's a win-win situation for everyone. Yeah.
Let me take a happy moment here on behalf of the students, because I'm pretending to be like that. I'm very happy, Ashok, that you have been able to give this concession to the students, in spite of. So the way I see it, and guys, you can correct me if I'm wrong. So what Ashok has done probably is he has reduced the price but increased the content of the course, and he has given self-paced also. Plus, he's giving uh, contact hours also. So Ashok, how does it work? Suppose let's say I joined. I'm an ordinary student. I joined the course. I get an access. Now I started learning about, let's say, EDF exercise number one. I look at the content. I'm able to follow each and every step. Now I have a, let's say I'm stuck in some step. I have a doubt. So
Mm.
can you help me understand how will that doubt be clarified? So do I get only the only Sunday hour, or I know that you have a huge alumni, Ashok, because you have senior students, lot of students. So sometimes somebody like Nagaraja might come up, or somebody Banu will come up, or Lakshmi will come and say, "Hey, sir, let me help the student." For everything, you don't have to come on your own. I know that you will come. You'll, because anybody can reach out to you. You have a group also. But suppose a senior student says, "Sir, I would also like to help." So I'm
Yeah.
just trying to
So
understand how will this work.
yeah,
Yeah.
the way it works actually, and it's been always like the same. So as soon as you sign up, right, that is the reason we are not saying that anyone, like we are opening up as a batch. We are not opening up as a blind, like anyone comes anytime, right?
Right,
We are
right,
opening
right.
up it as a batch, and we will create a WhatsApp group for that particular, specific to that WhatsApp batch group, right?
Okay, okay,
So
okay.
if you have any questions, you post in that group. Okay,
Mm.
maybe your peer who is learning with you may know that answer and they will be able to respond. Okay. And again, we will have our senior folks also in that along with me. So if you are not getting the answer, okay, you will get the answer from me. So that is the best method I have seen so far working for everyone. I
Correct.
have never received a complaint wherein the questions were never answered. All everyone has been clarified their doubts, and believe me, if you watch this recordings, right? If you go through these recordings, you will understand the depth we teach and the ease of teaching. So that is the reason. What I have done is, like, if you see here, this is the pay button here, right? Invest in upskilling. Before that, I have given the free demo now, right? If you click here, it takes you to the page to take the free demo. Anyone can sign it up from here. They will get the 4 classes for free. Those are
Gotcha.
free classes. The real example, real classes, right? They can watch it and they will understand the depth of the course as well as the ease of teaching. So whosoever has watched, so basically the biggest problem is people do sign up for the free demo and they don't watch it. If you don't watch it, you don't know what it is in there. Whosoever has watched, they have come back and simply hit the pay now button. They have not even asked a single question. I have not seen anyone who has watched one or two recordings has even asked a question. They will just simply go and pay. That has happened with many students because you won't get that kind of content anywhere in the market because the people who are teaching, they have left the industry long back. They are not practicing professionals. They are there just for training. And we implement Databricks day in, day out for many clients. So that's the difference between them and me.
So, Ashok, two more questions people have asked me to talk to you about, and I'm asking on behalf of them. So, the number one question was, see, your methodology of training also has like 10 plus options of projects, because many students, when they go out in the industry today, they learn a concept here, a concept there, but what they don't get is the adequate knowledge of the projects. So can you talk us a little bit about, what kind of
Mm.
projects people can do, what options do they have?
So basically, we have put like 10 projects as an practice assignment for the students. Okay,
Right.
whatever I teach, right? I have firm belief and have been successful also that these projects, if you have gone through the recordings or you have watched it and practiced it, any kind of project, whether it is real-time project or it's a capstone project, you will be able to do with with the ease. You don't have to struggle. Okay. So, but since you want to hands-on practice it, there are project assignments which you can get and you can complete it. Once you complete it, you will get a fair understanding of how end-to-end things work, right? And some of the examples like this retail e-commerce, marginal improvement analytics, all these projects you can be written in the resume as well. So biggest part of our success stories are the mock interviews, how you articulate things, right? Once this is done, right? After say we set a time for say 12 weeks. So 13th, 14th, and 15th week will be all mock interviews. This is something new I am introducing that was not there before. So 3 weeks in a row, I will come and will explain you how to articulate your questions. Some general questions, what kind of questions can be expected, and how you articulate things. So all my teaching is real time. When you go through these recordings, you will understand. I quote examples from the real time and what interviewer will be asking you. Okay. But to make you more confident during the last 3 weeks of the course, we will just discuss about how to articulate, how to present yourself to the client, right? That is the biggest winner so far for us. We've been doing it offline, but now going to make it more structured that everyone can get benefited.
Got you. So Ashok, one question that has come, like it is a, so we have Power BI people. Earlier, people used to be data analyst or data scientist, but many people have complained that in the market today, data analyst opportunities are almost dead. Even if they are, I mean, when I say dead, does not mean they've gone away. They are there, but the salaries have been cut down to less than half. In some cases, like this morning, I was talking to a lady. She has been working, she has about 10 years of experience overall, and she was telling me, sir, I am now out of a job yesterday, and I will not name her for obvious reasons. She said, sir, I took the easy route. I went and did some Udemy course, and I did some I also bought a certificate. Some people sell these funny certificates. I bought one certificate from somewhere, and she's saying, sir, I don't know anything. So what was the use of my certification? Nothing.
So
So people are
certification without knowledge is waste, guys. Okay. Don't run after just the certification. You need to gain knowledge. Certification is an add on top of that. Okay. If you are certified and you have the knowledge, no one can stop you. Okay. I do encourage people to take certification. but gaining the hands-on knowledge is important. Okay.
So
What
what
Udemy teaches you, right? Anyone can teach, right? So what they do is they will listen from some of the YouTube videos somewhere and just they put it in the Udemy as a course. Okay. Udemy is good or any course. I never say that this course is good or bad, but they never talk about real time scenarios. So what is the
correct?
scenario based, right? How do you articulate things based on scenario? Because interviewers are smart now. They will not ask you what is a integration runtime. People in the industry are still talking about integration runtime. So industry has moved away from integration runtime. It has long back that that ship has sailed. Problem is, uh, due to their marketing strategy and all, they will just talk about money. You will get highest paid salary and all. They are not talking about what opportunity that is going to bring in future for you. Okay,
Ashok,
anyone
let,
who is onboarded with the data and AI, they will be successful. Okay, data analyst right now it is weaning off because there will be just one stream, full stack data engineers. That's it.
correct.
Whether they are analyst will data engineers are going to do analyst job, Power BI development, any kind of there will be just one role going forward.
So Ashok, and this is my last question before I open up to the audience. So it's a very important question because this didn't come from one person. This came from many people, different girls, guys, different levels of experience. So somebody said, "Hey, I've got this 5 years experience or this 10 years experience, and now either I'm laid off or I've been marginalized. I have no value in the company. I'm every day I go to the office with some fear." So so and some are from support background, some are from engineering, IT and other backgrounds, and they all have and some of these people I don't want to take their names, but some of these people are present right today in the I can see their names and I recognize that I have had conversation with them. So the question here is, if somebody has a 5 year experience or a 10 year experience in this situation where they're getting laid off or marginalized, uh,
Mm.
and they have heard about Databricks. Databricks is going to be a $1 trillion company. Databricks is going to succeed. Everywhere they are listening and they're saying, why is this Databricks is becoming so popular in this world? So so first of all, I want you to answer why Databricks. What is so special about Databricks? Everybody's going gaga over it. It has become one. I think 185 or I don't remember the $1 billion. It
Yeah,
has grown
185
so
already.
fast. It has
Yeah.
grown so fast that now when it is going to be public, more and more opportunity will come. They will be asking for Databricks. So they want to
Okay.
know only two things. First is why is it important, and second is, sir, with the opportunities, what they, they either look at YouTube or they look at uh, I call them chinty pinties. They're average Joes who have 2 3 years of experience telling them what to do. Senior bhaiyas and senior didis telling them what to do in very simple language. And they want to know from expert like yourself, what is the industry looking for? So I asked you two questions: why Databricks, and what is industry really looking for in a whether it is 5 years old or 10 years old. So please go ahead.
Okay. So I will answer the second question first. What industry is looking for is modernization. Okay. You have lots and lots of data, right? Everyone wants to modernize their data warehouses, lake houses, or any kind of analytics platform. So the traditional way of doing the things has changed. Everything is data governed now, right? Nowadays, now all the applications which are getting built are data governed. That is the reason anyone in the data field is sitting on the gold mine right now. If you are not in the data world, eventually you will have to move, whether you decide to move now or decide to move 2 years later. Okay, whether you are voluntarily moving or someone is forcing you to move, you will have to do it. Okay, you can record, you can mark this my word. Everyone will have to somehow move into data field, right? The second question was why Databricks. The reason for why Databricks, because Databricks has become a unified platform for the entire data and AI. You don't need several tools for doing it. Very good example is, suppose you want to there is a term called data governance. Data governance is basically who has access of what, right? Who can control what access. That is data governance in a very high level. So if you use any other tech stack like AWS, right, or say Fabric, you need several other tools to do the same thing. Do the auditing, do the access control. Databricks has built everything inside. So in Databricks, it is called Unity Catalog, right? It is built within Databricks. Similarly, if you have to do AI/ML, right, you need different models for it. It's already embedded in the Databricks. You need an app on top of your data, right? Databricks has got app also. You need ingestion tool. So right now, Databricks was lagging behind the ingestion, right? Wherein you need ADF or any other external tools to do the ingestion. Now Databricks has been evolving on ingestion as well. Lot of connectors has been introduced in Databricks, which is going to do the ingestion as well. So what I'm trying to say is like Databricks is getting bigger and bigger, right? And it is going to be one stop shop. You do everything within Databricks. There is nothing in the data and AI world which Databricks can do. So they are going to build. So I was talking to one of the Databricks principal architect who works for Databricks. They are in a process of building their own reporting tool, right? Like Power BI, wherein which will be embedded in Databricks. You don't have to buy any license. It will do the reporting as good as Power BI or Tableau. So
Wow.
it's trying to capture the complete market. And that is the reason Databricks has become very, very popular over the couple of years now. So it is evolving. Like if you are sitting here and you stop your learning, you will be stuck here because Databricks
Right.
would have reached to a different mile. So it's a continuous learning, guys. And the people who are able to cope up with this pace, they are making lots of money. Their knowledge is exponential. Companies are trying to find resources. They are not able to find resources. In one of my client, I have 10
That's
positions open. I was talking to Arun. I have 10 positions open. I don't have resources.
um the qualified resource, you mean, not
Yes.
the one who is waiving
Yes. Qualified
certification.
the people who
uh,
has hands-on experience. Hands-on
Correct.
experience. What I mean is not the industry experience. At least they have practiced what they have learned. I don't mind
Correct.
taking someone who has learned, but what happens is if you watch these videos like a Netflix, you are done. You cannot learn it. You
Mm.
have to put your hands down. You have to practice what has been taught. Until
So
you do
Ashok,
that, you cannot succeed.
yeah. So Ashok, we have some questions coming in from the audience right now. So we have Sumit.
Mhm.
I think I did talk to him a couple of days back. But Sumit, can you unmute yourself and please go ahead and ask the questions, guys. Anybody can unmute and one after the other, you can ask your questions. Ashok is here for some time.
Yeah, so I would say raise your hand, guys, and let's call out the names one by one. Otherwise, people will talk over each other.
So let me. Maybe Sumit is not. I'll narrate his question. He's saying, "Sir, Ashok, sir, considering the current industry scenario, can you suggest the sequence of tool I should run for data engineering? Meaning, should I learn ADA first? Should I learn Databricks first? What should I learn first? And I'm currently working as a junior executive in accounts receivable domain."
Okay. See, first of all, for data engineering, okay, you should have basic understanding of SQL. Okay. So if you know basics of SQL, that can be learned very easily. And we have people who teach SQL as well, right? If you want to master. But if you have basic understanding, then you need to learn one ingestion tool. If you are in Azure tech stack, ADF is the best ingestion tool you should learn. Then you need to learn for processing, you need to learn Databricks because Databricks is something which will give you end to end within one product itself. You don't have to run around. And another benefit of Databricks, whatever products are coming in the market, they are the first copy of Databricks. Like Microsoft Fabric, people are doing nowadays. I'm hearing a lot of Microsoft Fabric. If you compare, once you go to Databricks course, you understand Databricks, you compare what is Fabric doing. It is exactly what Databricks has done. They have copied over to the Fabric. Exactly the same thing.
So Ashok, you have had like a lot of non-IT students who've been very successful. You have had some
Yes.
IT students that are successful. you have had, people from all streams. It is not just engineering students. You've had like many people from different streams. One of the example is I can remember is Akriti Gupta, for example, right? So she has been able to come from a finance background with very little experience in the data engineering world, and she has done a great job. She has cleared certifications. She has the right knowledge, and there are many other people. So my question uh, is it how much effort the non-engineering person has to take if they want to learn Databricks?
So it is all individual, right? One of the name I always take is Kushagra. Okay, Akriti
Okay,
is one example, but Kushagra. Okay. The reason for Akriti, basically Akriti had some IT background, right?
correct,
Some
correct,
sense of
correct. Yeah,
IT.
yeah. She was
But
into financial IT
Kushagra
data.
was like a complete like non-IT, complete non-IT. He didn't
Okay.
knew anything. He came to me, he said that, sir, I want to become a data engineer. Okay, can I do it? The only answer I gave is, it's all your hard work which will take you and make you data engineer. Okay, it's 30% is my teaching and 70% is your hard work. If you are ready to commit, right, 3 to 4 hours daily, right, for continuous 3 months, whether you are non-IT or IT, you will become data engineer. And I
Absolutely.
can promise
and
that. I can guarantee that.
and and initially, Ashok, if you remember when we started the first batch long time back, there was this thing, I'm non-IT, will I secure? But now, from the time we started the first batch to now we have created multiple jobs. We have created people have done multiple. I mean, there have been 10, 12, sorry, 12 to 13 certifications just this month. One happened today.
Yes. Yeah.
So
So
it
that
is
those certifications
amazing.
are not easy, guys, right? Let me tell you, like the professional certificate, database professional certificate, it is not easy. Okay. The people who are able to clear, they have worked really, really hard, really hard. Okay. They have learned it, they have practiced it, and that's how they are able to clear. So that's the reason I'm saying certification is not like you go through some samples and you will be able to clear. You need to
Mhm.
really have that knowledge. Then only you can do it.
So I will go around the room. I'm like, so we have Abhijit, Akshit, Ankita. Ankita, you are there. Ankita Jam and Dipanshu. So, guys, Madhur, I know you very well. So go ahead and ask your questions, guys, one by one. I want to make sure that everybody's questions are covered. Okay. So
Uh,
it can be any basic question. It can be difficult question. Whatever. Ashok is here. Whatever on the word you can think of Databricks, ask.
Sir, I have one question, sir. Myself, Taran.
mhm,
Yeah, please go ahead.
Sir, yes, apart from SQL, programming languages plays a vital role like Python, any languages, Python, Scala, or
mhm,
PySpark. That's very much needed, right?
mhm.
I mean, do work in Databricks, not only
Okay.
skill.
Okay. So first of all, whatever Python is required to learn database, that is taught within the class itself. However, I already have a free Python course, the complete free Python course here. It's here. I can put the link also. It's absolutely free. Okay. And it can give you the intermediate understanding of Python and whatever is needed for the data engineering, right? That is there. Okay. That is Python,
Okay.
right? Then coming to the sequel, right? As I said, you can watch any of the, just have the basic understanding of how DML works, how the select query works. You will be able to excel in Databricks. So Databricks, basically, a lot of people have that misconception. It's not only you that you have to master the Python. See, imagine a person coming from a customer service, right? Can you expect him to master Python and get a job? No, but he has got the job. That means Python is needed, but it's not mandatory to master Python. A lot of people say you have to understand how the algorithms work,
Yeah,
right?
no,
It's
no,
not
no,
needed.
no. Yeah, they don't have to be a programmer. You are
Yeah.
going as a
So
data engineer.
basically, some understanding and your analytical ability will make you data engineers. Okay. So
Madhur,
it's a hard work. Again, I'm saying it's a hard work which you have to commit to. The people who give up will not be able to succeed. The people who say that, okay, I no matter what, I have to do it, they have done it. I have very live example of Banu, Lakshmi, Kushagra, Akriti, so many. I have students here in USA, they were struggling with their career. They have 10 plus years experience, not getting any calls. They were at the verge of losing their visa status. They all got the job. So if you want, we have recordings of all those success stories. So what I'm trying to say is it's all your hard work, guys, which will take you forward. This is basically giving you a foundation to start on a structured learning and get the real time world examples, which is nowhere provided. Yeah, Akshat.
The services like, I mean, for Databricks and ADF, that is only enough to crack the interview. I mean, data engineering one. Because apart from that, ADLS one, some other storage services
So
again.
that will be
Uh,
part of. See, we don't publish every. If you see this course, right? If you see this structure of this course, right? We will doing the on-prem data migration, right? On-prem data migration is on-prem SQL Server to the cloud. We learn about Logic App here, right? So all this, so we are telling the main services. Those are ADLS, Key Vault. All these are smaller services which will be taught within the class because without that you cannot work. That is important. But these are the main, like your CI/CD, you need Azure DevOps. You cannot do CI/CD without that. That is taught here, right? If you come here in the structured streaming, you see here, there's Event Hub, Kafka, IoT Hub. This is taught.
Ashok,
So,
what about Spark?
so Spark is very much part of Databricks, guys. Okay, don't get confused. So if you see here, in the see storage access, in the storage access lecture, you will see that transformation is all PySpark. It's all PySpark. Narrow transformation, wide transformation, actions, everything is here. And key vault service is there. So my point is all these services are covered in the course. Okay. But you need two main services. One is Azure Data Factory for ingestion, and you need another one is the Databricks. So Databricks, the reason for it is you will build your medallion architecture, your lake house within Databricks.
I just
okay.
glanced at two names. I'm looking at Dipanshu. I think Dipanshu, you are from Lucknow, right?
Yeah, right, Arun.
Hey, good to see you after a long time. Yeah, and we have Madhur Jain. The reason I'm pointing, I just saw these two names, and I would like them to ask us because see, these guys are professionals who have been in their field. Uh, like one of them is in project management and other technologies, and the other one is in uh, you know data technologies, and he also is certified in many two or three technologies. So, guys, when you guys think of Databricks, or what kind of questions that come to your mind? Because you
Uh,
guys, you like, for example, Madhur, you are not a fresher. I mean, you are an experienced person. You just want great opportunities in the market. So this is the time when you can ask Ashok, "Hey, I'm 10 years experienced. I've worked. I've had a good time in the industry, and how do I proceed?" I I would love. I mean, we all have some answers in our head, but it is best to get those answers from a person who has done worldwide assignments in United States, right? He's a practicing. He's not a guys. One thing you have to understand: the people that are teaching YouTube or Udemy or XYZ, these guys are teachers first of all. Ashok is a practicing consultant, right? There's a huge difference. Huge difference. It's like the difference between a Maruti and a Tesla, or a Maruti and a plane. That much difference is there. So, so please go ahead, Madhur. Whatever you're saying.
yeah. Thanks, Arun, for this. And thanks, Ashok, for this opportunity, actually. I have been chasing Ashok since 1 or 2 months, last 2 months, actually. So, and this particular has all got my mind cleared, actually. But Ashok, just out of curiosity, right? It just comes out of curiosity. I'll tell you a bit about myself. I've been 17 years in a project management, right? And that too a non-IT field. So that is about me. I've been chasing, right? I have been doing courses and all. I have just completed the Fabric. I have worked as a data analyst, but transitioning to data engineering and just wanted a brief, right? Just out of curiosity, being 17 years from a non-tech field, right? Not a non-IT field.
So, okay,
The,
let me tell
the
you,
the
Madhur,
curiosity
one
for
thing.
learning is there, but I've already made up my mind. But will it be what do you say? Will that step be successful? Actually, that is what I'm trying to ask. And
Okay.
every time when I interact with someone so experienced in this IT field, I always ask this question.
See, Madhur, one thing I want to understand, right? What you want in your career, actually. You are looking for getting into IT space, into technical space. What you want to do, it totally depends. See, success has a different parameters, right? How do you
Right.
measure your success? What you
Now,
want? You
what
want
I'm
an
currently
growth in the company.
yeah, I'm
Mhm.
looking for switching the company currently, switching the company and
Okay.
transitioning full time into the IT role. That's what I'm looking for.
Okay. So then answer is this is the place. If you can be successful, that is the space you can be. Because there's a huge demand. Okay. First of all, there should be huge demand. Second thing is if you have already done fabric, right? So you
Yeah,
would have understand whether you are in a position to understand that or not. If you are able
true.
to understand that, then Databricks is going to be very easy for you. Okay. And let me tell you, Databricks and Fabric are competitors right now.
Right.
But what they started doing is they started integrating also. Like recently, Databricks has
Yeah,
partnered with
yeah,
Microsoft.
yeah, yeah.
They said that you use one lake and processing from Databricks.
Right.
So all these things will happen. So learning both the world is always good. Okay. But what I'm trying to say is the people who are starting their career, right? They want to get into data engineering space. If I have to choose, I will choose Databricks over Fabric. The reason of huge demand. Market has been flooded with the jobs in Databricks, and there are not many people. There was a time, actually, guys, when people were telling the spelling of Databricks and they were getting the job. Those days are gone now, but that was the time once. Okay, there was no one who knew about Databricks, and people were struggling to find resources. So Madhur, you are at the right spot. Keep up your you have to work hard though. I can tell you right now, you have to work hard. But if you follow along the way I tell you to practice, you will be successful.
Yeah, Databricks, one good thing about it is it has been battle tested. It has been there for a long time now. And many places, all the premium places have adopted it. So let me get to another question, Ashok.
Uh, uh,
Vishnu,
Arun, just to interrupt, sorry to interrupt. I just want to add to Mother's question. I also have a question
uh,
related to that only, like kind of extension of what Madhur was asking. So I am
okay.
also into, as you mentioned, I am also into project management field and around 13, 14 years of experience totality I have. And I am also doing the Azure cloud course there, upskilling myself there. So I am kind of like take your advice and opinion based on your experience and see in like I want to ask, like, I want to being in project management, the trajectory would be program manager or portfolio manager and so on. Uh, like at this point of career, uh, is it beneficial? Like, kind of like it's always learn to like good to learn new things. That's fine. But at this point of time, when there are in market, there are younger people or young coders there, like it will be like it like my question is like will I have to transition myself to that level of data analyst level again or kind
So
of how I can
uh,
benefit from PM only if I want to stay in that domain and
I understood your question. Let me take this question before Ashok does. So so I am one person who has been in portfolio management for over 25 years. Along with that, I'm also very deep. I'm deep into technology, especially Azure, Awesome, etc. Right? Those are my specialization at the architect level. Now, what happens, guys, is so in your case, Dipansh, because I know you well, what happens is, if you keep going in one line project management, there are a lot of generalization in technologies. But if you are surfing the right way, for example, Azure Databricks is the best thing to surf right now. So your experience does not become like a fresher, right? Because you have spent some time, like you're saying, 10 years, 15 years. And if you know the latest technology, then majority of, for example, I've seen people going for a role called TPM. Many other people have joined even Google as a technical project manager, technical program manager,
Yes.
and also not just, I know that you are talking about program management, portfolio management, but you are missing a very good opportunity for engineering management, EM, the EM role. And there are many such roles are emerging where if you have a background management plus you have done technology, you have a lot of technology management roles available in the market where you
I
can
will tell
also
you one
become
more
a
thing.
data engineer.
In
Yeah,
on top of it, right? Suppose you want to become a vice president of a company. Okay. What is your job? Your job is to bring business to the organization. Okay. So eventually you will become a VP or a senior VP, right? Right now, the people who have the technical understanding, they are the first one to be picked. The reason is you can talk in the language of the technology to the clients. So whether you
absolutely.
are in the management field or whether you are actually doing the uh, development, right? It doesn't matter. Technical skill is very important to sell anything. Okay, even if you are like as Arun was saying, technical project manager, right? Technical program manager or technical project manager, that is a skill which will come only if you have the technical understanding. If you don't have understanding, you will not be able to do it.
Yeah, you see, if you just go for a generic project manager, general program manager, you will never beat the ceiling. The ceiling can only be beat if you are into, if you know something technical, and that something technical is not your Excel, SQL, right? Those are long term, those are basics, those are foundational, they are good things. But right now, what is moving the needle in the market is Azure, Databricks, kind of data engineering technologies. So it will take, see, the best thing, the Dipanshu, is I've been noticing you from some time now in the groups. You start, you start somewhere. Many people, they keep on doing this armchair research. They go to 100 places, they never start. 5 years later, also, they are asking the same question where the colleagues have gone forward. They have become managers, directors, architects, or some people who are junior experience, they have become engineers. They are making a lot of money. And then they realize, like, I know people from Ashok's, I think, first batch. They were waiting, and even now they are waiting. And now they're coming to us and saying, "Sir, I should have listened to you." They are talking to Ashok, they are talking to me, they are talking to Sanjay, they are talking to other people in the group. They're saying, I wish we would have listened to you then. By now, we'd be minting money. And not only money is the secondary thing, right? It is important, but we would be at a secure place. We would not be worried about layoffs. We would not be worried about job opportunities. We'll not be worried about X or Y or Z. So, Dipanshu, in your particular case, because I know you very well, close your eyes. I mean, initially you keep your eyes open, research whatever you research. But really, it's like if you are watching yoga on the Baba Ramdev is playing yoga on the television and you're watching yoga, you will not become healthy. You will not become fit. It is only when you take the first step and you start doing it, that's when it happens. So I'm deliberately using some simple examples to help you understand. You have to take the first step. And if you start, you keep faith, within 2.5 months, 3 months, you will be there. You will not even be asking us. You will be sitting in the same chair as Banu. And why I'm saying Banu? The Banu who did not, I mean, who had some basic experience in data world, or kind of some basic quality management, program management, all those different experiences he had. When he finished data engineering and joined his employer, I don't want to name the employer, I'll just call it a MNC. It's a huge MNC, big name in the market. Now the same guy is telling us, sir, asked to take interviews for the junior people. Can I get your resources? Can I get some of your resources? Can I get some qualified people? He is mentoring other people, other data engineers. It's a live example. I think he was there. I think he had to leave for something. So people taught by Ashok are not just getting the jobs. Getting the job is just one basic thing. Yeah, everybody will get a job. People being taught by Ashok are being asked to mentor other people. They are being asked to interview other people. That's what is happening. But he took the first step. He was an example where he took the first step. If you never take the first step, you will keep talking. We will keep having discussions. 2 years down the line, I'm 54. You are 45. We'll be keeping. Arey Baba, if you would have listened to Ashok ji back then, I would have become something. Now I'm even more. I've got responsibility at home. I've got responsibility at work. I cannot study anymore. Guys, when you have the chance, take it now. That's the important part. You have nothing to lose at all.
I
Opportunities
think,
are like in plenty. Okay.
yeah.
Uh,
So,
uh, I think there's one more question. Can we? I think Vishnu, is it Vishnu or Karan? I think Sasaran.
Akshit has raised his hand. Arun, let's hear Akshit first, and then we
Yeah,
will.
yeah, sure, sure,
Re-
sure, sure, sure.
Akshit.
Akshit, please go ahead.
Yeah. Hi, Ashok. So I am having 12 years of experience into data field. So I'm currently working for one of the big four of marketing sites. So I just wanted to know because we are gathering the data on daily basis from multiple sources. As I understand about, I also gone through few of the videos which are there in the YouTube from the Alex. So I once I see this session is going to happen here in the like forum, so that how effectively because I understand about this that with the use of Databricks we can do multiple things within a single like data warehouse and will like uh, prepare the information. But as you also mentioned that they are things which are coming from the client end that we need the information in the same thing. So by when you are expecting that they'll come up with some new visualization tool. And as because my interest is about this Databricks to understand more and more, and that's why I'm very much indulge into the session and like having that
So
if I'm talking. Yes, please.
let me reiterate your question. Probably you are saying that how would we know what
Hmm.
are the new features coming up, right?
Yeah.
And
Hmm.
like how do we keep up the pace,
Yes,
right?
because
See,
yes, because I'm
Databricks
very
first of
new
hmm. So first,
into
first
this.
of all, Akshit, you need to get the foundational understanding of Databricks. Okay. Once you have the foundational understanding, you can hop in like and you can sign up for some. There are some groups actually of the Databricks wherein they keep publishing the new features. And if you follow me, I keep writing about it on the LinkedIn all the time. Okay. So that's the way you will know what all features are coming and you can read about. Okay. So talking about Databricks, as I said, everyone should learn Databricks. It's not because I teach, whether you learn from me or not, you need to learn Databricks. If you don't learn it, you will have to forcefully learn it after 2 years because it is going to be a one-stop solution for everything. A very small example, like suppose you have unstructured data. You used to write a lot of code to parse it and to do some analysis. Now Databricks has brought something called agent bricks, and one fine day I will do a demo with you guys, all of you, wherein you can see that how easy it is to extract the information from an unstructured data using Databricks. Same if you have to do using the fabric, you cannot do it. First of all, you cannot even do it. You will have to write a lot of code in Python to parse it. So that's the reason I'm saying either you do it now or you do it after 2 years. Everyone will have to learn Databricks. Your Databricks will be used either as a whole solution or some piece of it in every industry. It will be used the way they are progressing. And I've been part of
Gotcha.
Databricks community quite a time. I understand what they are trying to build, and it's going to be huge. So you guys
I,
are the right spot where you have started taking it seriously. Enroll and learn about Databricks, and that you will see that you will love Databricks.
Ashok, we have next question from Vishnu.
Mm.
He's saying, what are the certification possible in Databricks other than the associate and the professional? Are there other certifications as well?
There are other
And
certifications also. There is one Spark Developer certification, which is usually not many people do because that tests not the Databricks knowledge, that is the Spark knowledge being tested. The other certifications are related to machine learning, generative AI, data analyst. Also, there is a certification, right? So there are lots and lots of certifications you can do,
But the most popular one is the associate and
associate
the
and
professional
professional.
one because data
Yes.
engineering people, yeah.
So all
So
the
Vishnu,
solution architect you have, right? Databricks at the Databricks, they do the professional certificate. So if you have professional certificate, that means you have the knowledge equivalent to what a Databricks solution architect has. That's how
right.
Databricks sees. If they see that, you will be invited for interview. If you are able to clear, you can become a solution architect at Databricks.
We have
I,
question from Sharon.
Vishnu, shall I
G-
speak?
Mhm.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead and speak. I'll
Yeah.
take the.
Okay.
I'll take questions
I
from
see.
you.
I have seen lot of LinkedIn posts. So those some people has completed their Databricks engineer associate and professional certification under your guidance. So based on that circle, I'm asking like, uh, as I know, like based on this learning and this real time project working in scenarios that will help us to clear Databricks
Yes.
associate and professional. Other than that, I'm asking in that way. So based on
Yes,
this
you
learning,
will be
what
able
are the
to
other
clear associate exam. You will be able to clear closing your eyes. Okay. So in your
okay.
dreams, you will be able to clear professional. You have to do hands-on, and then you can clear that as well. All my students, if you see, they have cleared professional as well.
Yeah, I
I,
can see that. Yeah, many people posted in their LinkedIn. So I mean, other than Databricks, you're also saying you're mentioning like Azure, right? So whether Azure is
Mm.
also applicable for certification based on this course?
So Azure certification, there used to be a 203, which was
Mm-hmm.
Azure Data Engineering Associate. That was in scope, but they have retired that certification, and because they want to sell their Fabric product.
Got it.
Right?
Okay.
So they are more into saying that you learn Fabric and then do the certification. So that is the way they try to force people to learn.
Got it. Okay. I
yeah.
understand.
So
One more question. Sorry, go ahead.
I truly think that the one you should be looking for beginner level. You should learn the associate, and you once you do professional. If you don't have to jump into professional, and please understand one of the very important thing that Ashok says, I say, all the leaders say in the market. Certification is secondary. It's good to have it. Many of our people got it. Kudos for them. But every one of them would have somewhere mentioned that they they paid more attention to knowledge, and that's where Ashok comes in.
Got
Now
it.
I want to
Yes.
tell you, I want to tell you that Ashok has a unique platform which we have, which this platform has tons of practice papers. If once you have finished, he opens up the platform to you guys, the students, and people can practice as much as they want. And almost, I think almost 100% people that gave the exam just this month, every single person is cleared. So that is a level of knowledge which is teaching. So don't worry about, if you are a learner, don't, although people writing on LinkedIn, our own people writing on LinkedIn, and it's a good thing to spread awareness, spread knowledge, and we feel good about it. But we tell all our students, Ashok will tell all the students, guys, one day you have celebrated, very nice. You have told all your friends that, hey, you got it, you got it, you got it. But tomorrow, you again go back to the real world where you continue practicing on new projects, bigger scopes, new domains. That's how you build the expertise over the years.
Got it.
But
Okay.
if you want to do that, we have pretty much everything. Hey, I want to take a question up from Sharan, has been waiting for a long time. He was asking, can we do a hands-on project end to end with Databricks free edition? So I think people are concerned that Are we do we have to purchase anything? Is there a software, or do we need to install something? How do
Hmm.
we? What is the free community edition? How do we do a
Okay.
project using that?
Let me share my screen. Okay. So basically, very good question, right? So how you do the hands-on basically? So there are certain prerequisites you have to do. If you go here in the Databricks course here, right? There's a prerequisite document, right, guys? You can be able to download this document. So what it says is you need to actually take a free subscription of Azure, right? So you will have to sign up for that. That gives you 30 days at 12,000 INR credit, right? Which you can utilize for your learning. So another good reason for having it as a self-learning, because if you want to complete within 30 days, this is the best opportunity because you have the access for the complete course. You can go through it quickly, practice on the daily basis, and utilize your credits within 30 days. But what my student has done in past, right? Because the course was overrunning from 30 days, what they do is they create this Azure account first on their name, then once the 30 days are over, on their family member's name, like your parents' name, your mother name, your wife or your sister, right? So you can create an account and you can practice. That's how everyone has started their career and they are able to do. So when they give the free service, it is almost like getting a paid service from Azure. So you don't end up spending money. You rather you will be able to practice. Also, Databricks has a community version which is free for always, wherein there are limited features which you will be able to practice there. Like you want to just practice Spark, suppose, right? That can be done in the free version anytime. And that also will be taught within the session how to do register for that. So it's all
Ashok, the
everything is there in the course.
Ashok, the next question that I want to take up. People are many people year after year are confused by it, and it's a very important question. In the market, some people are talking about I have my big data course, and before doing my engineer course, you have to do the big data. So this word big data is confusing everybody, and we have Kiran asking us, uh, can I become a data engineer without prior big data experience?
So big data basically is not just only the huge volume of the data, right, guys? It is multiple factors contributes whether it's a big data or not. So three V's like variety, volume, and velocity, right? That contributes to our big data. So the short answer is yes. So even I never had the big data experience when I transition, guys. Okay, not many students I teach are having any experience with the ETL also. They are all able to become the data engineers, and when you use Databricks, it's always big data. That is the
Right.
reason that is the problem Databricks is solving. And when you go into the course, I have clearly explained how the transition has happened from a traditional database to data warehouse to the Databricks, right? What to the Hadoop and then to the Databricks. So all those transitions has been explained theoretically, and then we dig deeper and deeper into the Databricks. So
So
since you guys are new, you have these questions, I understand, but when you go to enroll into the course, you will understand it completely that people try to create havoc about it. It's huge, big, but I say it's very easy. If you are committed, you will be able to do it.
yeah, they use it for marketing as if big data means big apple or big. It's a
No.
people just use it for marketing. Anyway,
So
so
it's
Ashok,
all marketing gimmick, guys. We are not a marketing guru. We are rather, I want to be a mentor rather than being a marketing
yeah.
person.
Ashok,
Also,
the next question is about the duration of this course. And I will add one more thing because somebody had asked me. So, Ashok, we are teaching EDF, we are teaching PySpark, we are teaching the entire syllabus end to end. So, uh, so number one question is what is the duration? I know you have mentioned on the website, but if you can spell it out. And also, how much time, like if let's say we have ADF, how much time is spent on Databricks versus the ADF kind of a thing?
Yeah. So basically, since this is a hybrid model, so usually the course is for 12 weeks, right? 4 weeks is devoted to Azure Data Factory and 8 weeks dedicated are for Databricks. right?
Mm.
So now since you have the control, right, you can go over this as fast as you can, or you can follow the regular timing wherein the course will complete within 12 weeks. So I will be available every Sunday for you guys for your question and answer. If you have any questions for me, come ask me. You want to discuss anything about the project, you can do it. So it will be open for you guys. Okay. First preference will be given to the people who are enrolled into the course and they have questions. The second preference will go to my previous students to ask any questions if the time permits. Again, if the
Right.
time permits, we cannot overrun those sessions. 1 hour is dedicated for this batch. Okay. If
Right.
there are
Right.
no questions from this batch, then only I will go to the other people.
So Ashok, if I have the next question is about some suppose I have some previous knowledge in EDF and I'm looking for joining the Databricks portion only. So there's a question about that. Is it possible to do that?
In this model, I don't see that. The reason is, I don't know, when people say data factory, I have seen many people saying that I have data factory understanding. Okay. But what depth of understanding they don't have, they have, I have no clue. If you want to purchase Databricks separately, then it will be a separate course which you have to buy. But on the pricing wise, it will not make much sense to take that one. So I would recommend this is the one of the best priced course. You can get access for both. You choose what you want to learn.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
For Ashok
Um,
sir, basic doubt sir. Sir, whatever
Mhm.
you have project, so that project you can do all these service right sir by using the for example Databricks we are using free edition, ADF okay, and apart from the ADF and some other Microsoft services for what are the services required for the end-to-end project that can we do right hands-on? I mean
Yes, yes, yes,
end-to-end.
yes. All my
That is
students, you
important.
can ask Lakshmi. There are my students. Nagaraj is here. So you can openly ask, guys. You don't have to ask in front of me, but you can openly ask. So whatever I am committing to, you will be able to do within whatever I have been teaching you. I will not say, okay, now you will have to do pay something here and there. If you are able to create the Azure free subscription, you have never created before, you will be able to complete it. You may have to have, so three things are required, right? One is credit card or debit card, phone number, and email address, right? These three things has to be unique for any time you create the Azure subscription. So believe that your family must have different credit card. You might be using different credit card. So that's how people have learned over the period of time. And anywhere you go, that is the model everyone follows. No one is going to give you the subscription, pay as you go, which is going to take like hundreds and hundreds of dollars from their account.
Okay, got it, sir. And one more last question, sir. Once this Databricks certification cleared, that is enough to enter or get into the job, sir? Because,
So
yeah,
again, whether
yeah.
you clear the certification or not, if you have practice, you are good to start your journey in Databricks. So
But
I
without,
have 10 positions. I was telling you, right?
yeah,
Finding the right candidate who has practiced. If you have it, I will put you in front of the interview next day.
got it. Okay, thank you.
guys, again, we want to say doing a certification is a nice thing. It's good to have, right?
Good to have.
But the hands-on knowledge,
Yes.
that is the most important thing. Everything else is secondary. We keep on telling. I mean, you can bring 30 Microsoft certification, 50 database certification. I will give the person who can show me, because I'm going to ask him how do you do this. I'm going to ask him scenario based question. I'm going to ask him, when this failure happened, what would you do in case of this failure? When this happens, what? So those questions you can answer only if you've actually worked. Please trust me, guys. I know there are a couple of people in the group who have bought some papers or some shiny objects cheap price, and they think, oh, now I have certification, everybody in the market is going to take me. It is not the certification because of which people are taking you. It is the hands-on knowledge.
Certification is just a good to have thing which you can bring you in front of the interviewer, right?
Yeah,
Your knowledge will take you through. So
Absolutely.
everyone, so now interviewers are very smart, right? They don't understand. See, I don't have any certification. Let me put it that way also, because I never need it. Because if I go into any interview, they cannot ask me anything in database which I cannot answer.
Right.
Okay, if you have that skill, you don't need certification, guys. Simple. So certification is good to have to bring you in front since you are starting your career, right? In Databricks, it's good. But having the actual hands-on experience and the knowledge is important. That you will get when you practice. When you go into the course, every single session I have talked about hands-on. You have to do hands-on. And again, I'm reiterating, without doing hands-on, you cannot learn.
Absolutely. Okay, I think we've been going around for a long time. We'll quickly check. We have Saran, Viji, Vishnu, Ritik, Ranjay, Rajesh, Prasad, Manik. Does I do you guys have any residual questions? Because we've been here for an hour. If you have any quick questions, please bring it up now. Of course, you will be having the ability to write. We have the 2026 aspirants group for data engineering course by Ashok. So you guys can ask more questions. That's okay. But while he's here, if you have anything left today that is bothering you or you want to learn more, ask now, guys. I'm going to 2-3 more minutes.
I heard like PySpark is little complex. Spark and PySpark is little complex. So it is having theory along with practical session. So how you guys are helping us to learn, like whether it is completely based on hands-on. I know it is inclusive of both theoretical part plus practical informations. Like we have to train on, we have to do some working scenario on that, we have to practice on that. But how you guys are approaching on that spark concept? I heard like in many LinkedIn the people are posting it is not, it is little difficult, it is not that much difficult like that. So lot of views I can see in LinkedIn post related to spark. So
Yeah.
yeah,
So let me
more
answer
questions.
that. Okay. See, first of all, without theory, you cannot explain practical also. There will be theory. Okay. But the thing is, theory is not like you come with a PDF document and just share with them and done with it. Okay.
You-
That's what many people do. They have predefined PDF, they bring, they will show you good with it. The style of teaching, that is the reason I was emphasizing on you signing up for that free demo and watch that recording. All your questions will be answered then and there. I can bet on that if you watch 2 videos, you will click on that pay now. You will not even ask any question, guys. None of you will ask any question.
there's a trend these days, to the person who's asking. The trend these days is everybody, if you go around, spend 15-20 minutes on LinkedIn, go to the profile of the engineers. Everybody who has been in the field for 1 year, they have some people up till yesterday they were doing data analysis. Now everybody wants to talk themselves as AI guru. Everybody is an AI guru. Every second person is a great data engineer. When you really talk to them, you figure out, oh, they are setting their top 50 questions on PySpark, top 20 questions. All that they are doing is using Chat GPT, Google Gemini, and generating those questions. And other people who are fools are following all those people and buying those for no reason. If you
See,
have the
for
knowledge,
people, actually, Databricks is just the PySpark. And many have that in mind. They say, okay,
exactly.
they just teach you transformations and they will say, oh, this came in Amazon, that came in Google, that came in Netflix. Just giving the big names and people, oh, wow, sir, what did you teach? And that is
No,
like 1% of the Databricks, just 1%
Ashok,
of the Databricks.
I'll tell you what I've noticed, because I've gone through and researched this very very deeply. So somebody Tom, Dick, and Harry will write on it. One of my friends, and this is how the if you one of my friends went to XYZ, they will name a big company, Deloitte or LTI Mindtree or something, and they'll say this failed a 35 lakh interview or 40 lakh, and they'll make big numbers, and they failed because of this one reason. And that one reason, if you click on my top mate and buy my silly PDF, you will get that reason. So guys, it's marketing. It's like gimmicks. All these, and every day that same person, there's one fellow, every day he will write one of his friends how he failed and how good things
Hmm.
happened to him.
And he's applying
And
to the next minute he's applying for a job.
exactly. And
Hmm.
I wonder, see, I am 52 years old, guys, and I have a lot of friends since 52 years, but every day one of my friends is not giving an interview in all these companies. This is silly. Think about it. So don't just run
Yeah,
after purchasing. Gain your knowledge, and everything will come easy to you then.
you have to practice
Okay,
the guys. There is no alternative of hard work again and again. There is no alternative. If you are ready to do hard work, I can guarantee anything to you. If you cannot do hard work, no one can guarantee. Simple.
Ashok,
It's as simple as that.
I see a unique question from Viji. Viji is residing in Dubai, and she's saying,
Mm.
she or he is residing in Dubai, and they are looking for some remote opportunities post the course. So, in this space of data engineering, data bricks, and etc., is it possible to get some support for remote opportunities, or are there? First of all, please tell us, are there any? Because there are some roles. For example, if you are a project manager in certain areas, like the Dipanshu was talking about, you have to be very, very visible in the client side. But in the data engineering space, are there roles available in remote?
Yeah, yeah. So basically, there are like most of the projects of data engineering before COVID also, it was remote only.
Acha.
Okay. That is the one skill set where you don't have to sit with the client because it's all back end work. So there is no front end application for which you are working, right? So it's all back end work. So there are lots and lots of remote opportunities. Even I had my few positions with my own client, and I have been posting in the group. I don't know if you have seen it. Those were all remote positions, right?
Acha.
So again, even if it is remote, you have to have that skill to clear the interviews. We can present you to the clients, guys. Okay. Interview clearing you will have to do, and that will only be cleared if you have the knowledge.
So, Vijay, the support you're asking for is in addition to what Ashok just said, we have LinkedIn optimization where you take a look at your resume, what job we map it to the jobs, and we think about what things you have to highlight to be able to showcase to the client, what kind of price you've done. We also optimize your resume. And again, I'm telling you very clearly, mark my words, guys. Every Tom, Dick, and Harry, or every person who had 1 year, 2 year, 5 year generic experience, they are saying, I will do. Everybody has a fashion of saying LinkedIn optimization, resume optimization these days. But what we do is we look at in depth. First of all, we create in depth knowledge. We don't have to do a lot of marketing. We create in depth knowledge with Ashok. Then, of course, we look at different domains, whether a company is a GCC, is it a service oriented company, is it a product based company, based upon the type of job, nature of job, role, and variety of other factors, like whether you're applying in Bangalore versus New Delhi versus abroad. Everything has got its finer nuances. So after when people are nearing their course completion, or maybe 50% they have done, they start working with the our center of excellence. So our center of excellence, so Ashok, the center of excellence has leadership. So Ashok is a leader, I'm one of them. So we will all get together and guide you holistically, not just technical. We'll also guide you towards everything. So that is the support you're looking for. Understand, Vijay?
I think you have. Let's take one
Yes,
more
sir.
last
Yes.
question,
Yeah.
and then
Thank you, sir.
we can wrap up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Guys, one last question. We are about to wrap up. So anybody has anything on the mind?
Yes, sir. One last question, sir.
Yeah.
Ashok sir,
Go ahead.
is PDF and Databricks is only enough, right, sir? I mean, Microsoft Service, because nowadays, I mean, some of service-based companies are asking for multi-cloud. My basic question is fully an ADF and Databricks. So if we do
See,
all these
sir,
things, is
I will tell you. Company can ask what company can say that I need one person, one team in the one person. Okay, that never happens. Databricks is cloud agnostic. You can use Databricks in AWS, you can use in Azure, you can use in GCP, you can use it with any other cloud. Okay, when you learn Databricks, and you will see that how easy it is to move from one cloud to another cloud. So you don't have to have knowledge of all the cloud. One cloud knowledge basically will give you an understanding how other cloud works. It's just the different services, but you will see security, how here it is working. In AWS also, they have similar. They may name it differently, but it's similar. So you are not only learning a technology, you're learning the complete process.
Okay,
Yeah.
got it.
Okay,
Thank
so
you.
you don't have to worry. That's what I'm saying. Guys, when you come to us, right, as Arun was saying, COE has wealth of knowledge, wealth of talent. You are joining the COE to to be confident in your interviews. You will be able to clear, and that again, we support our students even after they get the job. Okay, guys, it's not like once you get the job or your course is done, you are done. Anytime you are facing issues, that is the channel we are trying to open, wherein you can come and ask any question, any architecture question. You want to propose something to the client, you want to review any complex architecture, you bring it to us. So
Yeah,
that's what I want to build. I don't want to just say, okay, you
many
paid me fees, you attended the course, you're done. No.
many of our senior students come to Ashok and say, "Hey, sir, I'm a data engineering manager with your help, and now I was interacting with this new client on a discovery call, and this minor thing happened. What would be a good approach or a best practice?" So Ashok is always willing to kind of share best practices from his huge experience plus his so those are the things that matter, guys. It's not just one course. Don't think of it as a course. If you are coming to join a course, it is, it is, a course is nothing. The overall experiences is the thing. Anyhow, guys, we have been going at it for a very long time now, and thank you, Ashok, for being here and spending this much investing time with all the students. And so, guys, this again, I'm saying this is starting from February 7th. Do not waste your time. If you have any questions, maybe you want to think about it some more tomorrow. Let's get it over with. Let's get an orientation started, and very quickly once you start, Ashok will we will create a batch of only those students who are enrolled, and those students should give their first name, last name, and email IDs to Ashok. And once Ashok's team receives that, you will be a part of the batch and you'll get all the access and you start learning. So my last word is going to be less talk, more learn. Less talk, more learn. And I'll say it the third time. All the people who have been successful, the names that you see on LinkedIn, the names who have been certified, the names who have gotten jobs, the names who are like making waves even from non-IT, are because of only one thing: less talk, more doing. Simple as that. Thank you, Ashok, and thank you all the audience for being here with us. And
Yeah.
we'll see you soon. We'll see you soon. Thank you, Ashok.
Thank you.